So, there's this signal from way out in space, and it's about a planet that's just weird. What if almost everything we think we know about the universe is wrong? The James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, has found some pretty wild stuff that could totally change how we think about life. But is Proxima B, the planet, really a new Earth, or is it some kind of trap? Out in the emptiness of space, the Webb telescope, basically, our best tool up there, recently looked at one of the most interesting planets we've ever found, Proxima B. Ever since they found it orbiting the star Proxima Centauri, scientists and space fans have been super interested in it. Now, because JWST is so good, we're getting our first real look at what's going on there, and it's pretty crazy. What's the deal with Proxima B? We first spotted Proxima B back in 2013, but we couldn't really see what was going on until JWST came along. The telescope can take pictures using infrared light, letting us have a peek at Proxima B's atmosphere. What they saw has people excited and worried. Proxima B is super close to its star, only about 7.3 million kilometers. That's less than 5% of the distance between Earth and our Sun. This means it zooms around its star in just 11.2 Earth days. But here's the thing, Proxima Centauri, the star it goes around, is a red dwarf. Unlike our Sun, which is pretty chill, red dwarfs are known to be kind of crazy, shooting out solar flares that can mess up planets. Now, things get even more interesting. JWST has given us the clearest pictures ever of Proxima B, showing some wild features. For starters, it is about 30% bigger than Earth, so it probably has stronger gravity. But what's really mind-blowing is there is a chance that Proxima B is tidally locked with its star. That would mean one side of the planet always faces the star getting baked in sunlight, while the other half is always in darkness. Can you imagine a world where the sun is always up on one side, but on the other there is always night? Tidal locking makes a tough place for life to survive. The side facing the star would be scorched by all kinds of heat, while the dark side would be a frozen wasteland. So, could anything live in that kind of place? It seems unlikely, but you never know. Webb's pictures are a big deal. But it's not just that. Proxima Centauri is also a problem for Proxima B. JWST saw that the star is way more active than we first thought. Its magnetic fields create solar flares that shoot radiation at Proxima B. A flare they saw in April 2021 was 100 times stronger than any flare from our Sun. That kind of energy could strip away a planet's atmosphere, leaving it open to space. Some scientists think the closeness and the flares mean Proxima B can't have life as we know it, but others think life might find a way. Maybe there are creatures on Proxima B that have changed to handle the crazy environment. Or is it just a dead rock with nothing going on? As we check out Proxima B with JWST, we are sure to find many secrets. At the very least, the planet is only 4.2 light-years away. It is much more complicated than we first thought. Why Proxima B could be dangerous? We are learning a lot about Proxima B, and one of the biggest discoveries is if it even has an atmosphere, or not. All the radiation from Proxima Centauri, mixed with how close the planet is, means Proxima B takes a constant beating from solar wind and high-energy stuff. That might have already stripped away its air, leaving it exposed to space. But, some scientists think Proxima B might still have a thin atmosphere, maybe with some heavier gases like carbon dioxide or nitrogen. If so, it would provide some protection. JWST has given us a glimpse of Proxima B's surface, and it's interesting. It seems rocky, like Earth, but with differences. The side facing Proxima Centauri is probably super hot, resembling a desert. The dark side is frigid, with temperatures much colder than anything on Earth. Now, here is where it gets good. There is an area between light and dark called the twilight zone. It is possible that it is the right temperature where liquid water can exist. Of course, liquid water is a key for life. Could this so-called twilight zone may be a hidden area with life? Another eye-opening thing is the chance of water on Proxima B. It would probably be ice on the dark side, or small areas of liquid water in that twilight zone. But, what really stunned people was the idea of underground oceans, similar to what's on Europa or Enceladus, 2 moons in our solar system. The core might heat these oceans, or tidal forces from being so close to Proxima B's star. If these oceans are real, they would be the best place to look for life hidden under the ice. What does any of this mean for Earth? Don't forget the problems. Proxima Centauri's magnetic field makes things more confusing. Some new studies suggest the star's magnetic field might mess with the planet's core, creating its own magnetic field. That might save the planet's atmosphere from being completely stripped away, kind of like how Earth's magnetic field protects us from radiation. Still, things aren't that simple on Proxima B because the star flares are a lot which overwhelm the planet. This leads to climate change. These stories lead to many questions. Does Proxima B have a magnetic field, and how strong? How does any of this influence life? If life does exist on Proxima B, what shape does it take? Is it similar to what we have on Earth? Conclusion. Proxima B is a tough world with difficult challenges. The James Webb Space Telescope has given insight on what life would face on Proxima B. One of the biggest issues is the radiation from Proxima Centauri. Unlike our Sun, Proxima Centauri is smaller. This means the planet gets too much sun. These flares can be bad for life. A flare in April of 2021 had the power to strip atmosphere. The events remind us of the danger of red dwarf stars. The radiation make the surface of Proxima B hard to sustain water and life. The dark side of the planet can't sustain because of freezing temperatures. The race to reach Proxima Centauri. While the information from Proxima Centauri remains unknown, the idea of getting to Proxima Centauri from the world of science fiction is close to real science. The breakthrough starshot is led by scientists and has big names like Stephen Hawking and Yuri Milner. The mission is sending laser ships to Alpha Centauri and Proxima Centauri. The plan involves stamps launching into space. Lasers would move the ships, reaching 20% of the speed of light. It is a decade mission where they send data about planets like Proxima B. Discovering Proxima B will inspire much for life in the universe. What if Proxima B held a key to life outside of Earth? As we find out more about other worlds, we are forced to see that life is much than what we expect. Proxima B may not be what we dreamed, but can lead the ways for humanity's journey for information about space. While the search has started, can we find Proxima B's secrets? Maybe, Proxima B will inspire many new missions to explore space for generations. The James Webb Space Telescope, which is basically the coolest tool we have in space, has been checking out Proxima B. It's a planet that goes around Proxima Centauri, a red dwarf star. People have been excited about it since it was first found. Now, with the JWST, we're seeing it up close, and the results are pretty wild. What's so special about Proxima B? Well, we first saw it back in 2013, but it wasn't until the JWST came along that we could really see what's up. The telescope can take pictures using infrared light, which lets scientists peek through Proxima B's atmosphere. What they saw has everyone buzzing. Proxima B is super close to its star, like only 7.3 million kilometers away. That's less than 5% of the distance between Earth and the Sun. Because it's so close, it only takes 11.2 Earth days for it to go around its star. But here's the kicker, Proxima Centauri is a red dwarf. Unlike our Sun, which is pretty chill, red dwarfs are known to be wild. They shoot out a lot of solar flares, which can mess up any planets nearby. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The JWST gave us the clearest pictures of Proxima B, and they show some crazy stuff. For one, the planet is about 30% bigger than Earth, which means it probably has stronger gravity. But what's really mind-blowing is that Proxima B might be tidally locked with its star. That means one side of the planet is always in daylight, and the other is always in darkness. Can you imagine a world like that? One side is always sunny, and the other is always in night. It would be a tough place to live. The sunny side would be fried by radiation, and the dark side would be a frozen wasteland. So, could anything actually live there? It seems unlikely, but you never know. But wait, there's more. Proxima Centauri itself is trouble. The JWST found out that the star is way more active than we thought. It has strong magnetic fields that cause it to shoot out crazy solar flares that hit Proxima B with a ton of radiation. One flare in 2021 was 100 times stronger than anything we've ever seen from our sun. That kind of blast could strip away the planet's atmosphere, leaving it totally exposed. Some scientists think that because it's so close to its star and gets hit by so many flares, Proxima B probably can't support life. Others think that life might be able to adapt to those conditions. Maybe there are creatures on Proxima B that have learned to survive in such a crazy place. Or maybe the planet is just a dead rock. As we keep checking out Proxima B with the James Webb Space Telescope, we're sure to find out more. One thing's for sure, this little planet, only 4.2 light-years away, is way more complicated than anyone thought. And get this, Proxima B's biggest secret might be its atmosphere, or lack thereof. All that radiation from Proxima Centauri, plus the planet's tight orbit, means Proxima B is constantly getting blasted with solar wind and high-energy particles. Over time, that could have stripped away its atmosphere. But here's the twist, some scientists think Proxima B might still have a thin atmosphere, maybe made of heavier gases like carbon dioxide or nitrogen. That could protect it a bit from the star's radiation. The James Webb Space Telescope has also given us the best look at Proxima B's surface, and it's pretty interesting. It looks like it's rocky, like Earth, but with some big differences. For example, the sunny side is probably super hot, making it a desert. The dark side is likely a frozen wasteland, colder than anything on Earth. But the most exciting part is the area between those two extremes, called the twilight zone. It might have temperatures where liquid water could exist, which is key for life. Could there be a hidden oasis there, where life has found a way to survive? Also, scientists are looking into the possibility of water on Proxima B. If it's there, it's probably ice on the dark side, or maybe small patches of liquid water in the twilight zone. But the most surprising thing is the idea that there could be underground oceans, like the ones on Europa or Enceladus. If those oceans exist, they'd be a great place to look for life. Now, what does all this mean for Earth? Proxima Centauri's magnetic field might also affect things. Recent studies suggest that the star's magnetic field could mess with the planet's core, creating its own magnetic field. That could help protect the planet's atmosphere from being totally stripped away. But the star's powerful flares could still overwhelm the planet's defenses, causing crazy changes in the climate and surface. So, what do we still need to figure out? Does Proxima B even have a magnetic field? How strong is it? And how does it affect the planet's atmosphere and the chances for life? Could life on Proxima B have adapted to the harsh conditions? And if it exists, what would it be like? Would it be totally different from anything on Earth, or would it be similar to the crazy creatures that live in Earth's most extreme places? Basically, Proxima B is a tough place to live. While it's cool to think about a habitable planet near us, the reality is pretty harsh. The James Webb Space Telescope has shown us just how many challenges any life on Proxima B would face. One of the biggest problems is the extreme radiation from Proxima Centauri. Unlike our Sun, Proxima Centauri is a red dwarf, which means it's smaller and way more chaotic. And because Proxima B is so close to it, the planet is constantly getting bombarded with intense solar radiation, including super powerful flares that can be 100 times stronger than the ones from our Sun. That radiation would be deadly to anything like life on Earth. In fact, in April 2021, a huge flare was detected from Proxima Centauri, and it was strong enough to potentially strip away any atmosphere on Proxima B. That shows just how dangerous red dwarf stars can be. All that radiation would also make the surface of Proxima B incredibly hostile. Any water would evaporate super fast, and the rocky surface would get scorched. The dark side wouldn't be any better, because it would be freezing. With such a big difference between the hot day side and the cold night side, there's not much room for a stable environment. But even with all this, the idea of reaching Proxima Centauri is still exciting. The Breakthrough Starshot initiative wants to send tiny, laser-powered spacecraft to the Alpha Centauri system, including Proxima Centauri. The idea is to launch thousands of these tiny spacecraft, each about the size of a postage stamp, into space. They would be pushed by powerful lasers, reaching speeds of up to 20% of the speed of light. The goal is to send them on a decades-long trip to Proxima Centauri, where they could send back information about the star system and its planets.